Football Club Barcelona started the season off as one of the best clubs in the world. Come November, due to injuries, drop in form, Barcelona has slowed down and they are not what they were at the beginning of the season. Players like Pedri, Lamine Yamal, and Raphinha have been taking on too much of a load, and it has become a liability for Barcelona's sustainability for this season. It's time to make a few moves to see if Barcelona can get their season back on track. This is the January 2025 transfer series, episode 4, Football Club Barcelona edition. In goal, I don't believe that there's going to be many moves in this January transfer window. That might be more of a summer thing. So we're going to go straight for the defense. At center backs, I think they will be covered once Araujo and Christensen come back. But there are heavy rumors Jonathan Tah will be coming, but that's until the summer. When it comes to the outside back positions, this is where Barcelona's depth has become an issue. Jules Koundé is now the player with most games played in this year. Alejandro Valde has taken a heavy load, and who knows if this load can take a toll and cause him another serious injury. So a solid option for the fullback positions that can cover both flanks, right back or left back, and was already familiar with the club and went to Saudi and Al Hilal, Joao Cancelo. Although he did have a shaky stint at Barcelona, I think it was more positive than negative, and even with his defensive liabilities, he does offer an attacking threat that these two probably don't offer. If Barcelona were able to have the economic space to pull off either one of these two transfers, Alphonso Davies and Trent Alexander-Arnold would both be solid options, as they will be free agents, and who knows, maybe they can snatch them up from Real Madrid or some of the Premier League clubs and get them for a good price early. Now, moving on to the center mid position, I think Casado and Pedri have done a great job in that double pivot. Casado, coming off his first season, has done a remarkable job for Barcelona, but it's time for them to get some rest. So my option to bring in a similar profile is Martin Zubimendi, who is also Spanish, and I think could slide in perfectly into that double pivot with no issue. While there are rumors Hansi Flick wants a different profile of player for that double pivot, there's been rumors of Leon Goretzka and Joshua Kimmich. I think Kimmich is more of a similar profile to Marc Casado, so a dynamic with Leon Goretzka could be a solid option, although he has not been as consistent or at a high level in these past few seasons. Now, Lamine Yamal has got that right flank covered. At attacking mid, Dani Olmo is a solid player, although he is a little bit inconsistent with his injuries. But I think the real issue comes in at left wing. This is where we need another attacking threat that can match somewhat what Lamine Yamal does on the other flank. So we're going to go in for some heavy hitting options. Last summer, the rumor of Nico Williams was hot. So I think Nico Williams is still a solid option if they can get him for a decent price. He slots in with the chemistry of the rest of the Spanish players like Pedri, Dani Olmo, and Lamine Yamal, so I think he'd work perfectly with the squad. Another big rumor is Rafael Leao, who may be looking to make a big jump in his career to a bigger club. With Milan not competing for big trophies, it may be time for him to look for a move to the Catalan Giants. Another great option, which is personally my back four pick, Ademola Lookman. The Atalanta left winger has had a remarkable season. We all remember his hat trick in the Europa League final versus the undefeated Leverkusen to give Atalanta that piece of silverware. He has started this season just as good. Against Real Madrid, he slotted home an amazing goal against Thibaut Courtois. So Lookman is a very solid option that is underrated in world football right now. And why not? Let's throw a fantasy option in there. Although this is highly improbable, his characteristics would fit Barcelona really well. And although he's coming from the bitter rival of Real Madrid, Rodrigo Goes could shine at Football Club Barcelona. With Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. occupying that left flank, he doesn't really get the chance to operate from that side. So at Barcelona, why not come, take that left flank over, and who knows, take that jump to become one of the world's best footballers. One more fantasy option. With his contract looking to be terminated, I know Billy said he got away from Real Madrid, but his real home is here with the Catalan Giants. Bring back Neymar Jr. for at least a loan, the last dance for Neymar to finally fulfill him being the star of Football Club Barcelona. Up top, with Robert Lewandowski aging, that 36-year-old needs to be replaced here in the near future. So a few solid options we have are a player that every team wants, Viktor Gyökeres, but Barcelona are a little bit tight on money right now. So Viktor Gyökeres is not a very reliable option. Barcelona will probably not be able to sign any strikers this winter, but in a fantasy world situation, let's say they could, Viktor Gyökeres, Alexander Isak, and of course, Erling Haaland. With how City's doing, who knows, maybe he's looking for a way out of that club and looking for a venture in Spain. And that there makes the January 2025 transfer window for Football Club Barcelona. A little bit of fantasy, maybe. Some possibilities. Also, we'll see what ends up happening. Until then, don't forget to watch our previous videos on Real Madrid, Chelsea, and Manchester City to see who they snatch up in this January transfer window. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. We're on our road to 400 subscribers, and we'd like to continue to have your support. Until then, it's only up from here, boys. Peace.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top.